So I'll use these different words to point to, you know, what is common to everything. And in a sense, the words, some may be more or less evocative than others to capture that sense of what is the same, what is the fundament, what is basic about everything that's being experienced. And that's because it is basic to all that we're experiencing is here right now as this experience, not some other experience. So what is it about what's here that's always the same? And again, I'll point to several of those things right now and realize as I do that that in a sense they're synonyms for one another. Maybe they capture a little like facets of a jewel, different sort of almost primal qualities um, of this fundament, of this basic nature of things. But they're all pointing to the same thing, which isn't a thing, but is the basis of all apparent things, all appearances, all that's happening, all this experience, all this rich flavor and liveliness, this incredible array of phenomena that are showing up in every instant. I mean, it's unbelievable, isn't it? All that seems to be here, the color of it, the magnificence of it. Well, how can I find that which is common to all that it seems to be so different? Well, just notice that whatever it is and however it seems to be showing up right now in your current perception and the particularities of it, the seeming flavors and qualities of it, it's being known, isn't it? It's being revealed. That's what's fundamental to everything, is it's revealing. Everything is being revealed, isn't it? Vividly. Everything is vivid. Even if things don't feel clear or vivid, that seeming lack of clarity is vividly here, isn't it? Showing up just as that, appearing just like that. Your heartbreak is vividly here, present, being revealed. So is your great joy and sense of ease, and whatever's here is being revealed, isn't it? Feel that. We can't say what is revealing all of this. It's revealing itself somehow. It's not like it can be talked about and maybe interpreted in this way, like there's something here and then there's whatever it is, it's somehow revealing that, like some spotlight shining on it. But the very the very appearance of what's here is its revealing. It's one thing. Whatever is revealing this is also what's being revealed. It's just one thing. But the revealing, all that's being revealed seems so different. But what's fundamental is that this is being revealed, that this is being known, that is being perceived. It's always being perceived. The moment is always being perceived. When is it not being perceived? When is this moment not being revealed, not being known? You see, those are all just synonyms for the same thing that I can't say what it is. All this is here. Present. It's always present. Always looking different, but always present. You're never apart from presence. You're never apart from this presence. We are never apart from this. We are this presence. End of story. There's nothing else to say. It's never absent. Presence is never absent. How could it be absent? Something's always here. Always looks different. Those are that's its radiance. It always looks different. The colors, they're all different. The infinite array of diversity, but all here, all appearing, all of it, the shine of this miracle, this mystery. Everything vivid, as I was saying, luminous. Everything is lit up. Everything is lit up, isn't it? Obviously. It's not, it's staring us in the face, the luminosity. When does the luminosity ever go away? Moments of what we might describe either visually or mentally, emotionally as dark and somehow opaque and unclear is absolutely luminous as that, appearing as that particular description, that particular flavor. So you can just relax because you don't have to get to some other experience to see what I'm talking about, because your very experience, your very perception right now, the one that's here right now, however it might be characterized, being characterized by consciousness, is the radiance, is the luminosity. In that sense, and it's effortless. It's not because we're doing something to make it luminous, to make it vivid, to make it be appearing. The appearing of this instant is absolutely effortless. It's not what's generating this. We can't say. What is life? What is generating life? This vivid appearance. It's impossible to say. But here it is, effortless. So no work is required, no practice is required. The vividness is intrinsic to every moment. You could say the awareness of it, the knowing of it is intrinsic. So we don't have to go somewhere else to find it. It is here as this very appearing. The appearance of you, the appearance of the world, all of it. Strangely enough, oddly enough, weirdly enough, we can also explore the appearance and cut through the seeming definability of it and knowability of it by seeing if we can actually find it, if we can actually locate and resolve what it is. I mean, try it right now. Whatever aspect of experience you land upon that seems to be something and seems to be some way, see if you can actually say what that way is. If you can actually know. It's very paradoxical because if suddenly you feel a sense of calmness, it has a certain flavor to it that's recognizable. It's very specific, right? Oh yeah, it's calmness or agitation or whatever it is. You know exactly what it is, in a sense. It's really very precisely that it tastes just like it tastes. It's very specific. But if you go to find what that is, you will come up empty-handed every time. Just look and see if you can dig into the bottom of what it is, and you'll come up empty-handed every time. You can't find the identity of anything. You can't find the essence of anything. Everything is without essence. That's its emptiness. That's its unresolvable, unknowable, mysterious, fathomless nature. It's so just drenched in paradox that there's always something here knowing this, right? Knowing knowing the moment, experiencing the moment. But what that is absolutely unfindable. You can't, we can talk about something called awareness or knowing or that which reveals each instant, but we can't find that either. And yet not finding that can be recognized. Can be seen. The inability to know this can be known. We are knowing it right now. We're knowing intimately how unknowable this is. We're seeing how, we're finding how impossible it is to find this. That's why they say in the Tibetan tradition how awareness is empty but luminous. You can't find it, and yet here it is, knowing. You can't find it. It's empty. You can't pin it down. What is it? What is it made of? You can never say. This knowing, and yet here it is, knowing the moment. Right? It's just undeniable. The moment is known, and yet we have no idea what it is. Yet it's being known. And this is true of all of our experience. Again, why we need not run off somewhere else to find some better experience, because it is this experience. This is the what they say in Tibetan as the non-duality of emptiness and luminosity. The emptiness is, you can't find this. It's mirage-like, and yet the mirage, the appearance continues to be here. Here's all this appearance, right? But when I say mirage-like, I mean go to find what the appearance is, what it's made of, and you can't say. You can't find it, and yet here it is. That's not philosophy, that is our actual experience right now. It's not philosophy. It's the most concrete thing. It's the least abstract thing, even though it may sound abstract. And this is being recognized right now. You're seeing something, feeling something, knowing something, hearing something, and yet none of those things can be found and pinned down. That's what I mean. It's miraculous, magical, and it is everything. It is all of this that we call our life and us. Somebody wrote in the chat that, it seems complicated to understand this. Yeah, it's impossible to understand this, conceptually. If you feel what's here, which is non-conceptual, right? The feeling of this moment is non-conceptual. The feeling is, there's an unmistakable feeling of something present. There's all sorts of concepts about it, right? But the simple feeling of what's here, the simple feeling of being, the beingness of what's here, the presence of what's here is not complicated at all. It's unmistakably here, present. Isn't it? That's not complicated. Something's here. Seems simple. And we imagine we know what it is because we have language. That's what we imagine. We imagine we know what everything is because we have this rich vocabulary to seemingly capture and describe it. But when you just feel what's here, you are feeling what's here. Can you really say what it is? Can you really know what it is? That's all I'm talking about. That is yet another profound common denominator of everything, is its unknowable, unresolvable, inconceivable nature. And it's right here. Every experience is the doorway into that infinite, inconceivable, boundless nature. This moment is the doorway, and there is nothing but the doorway into this, because everything that appears is that unresolvable, empty, transcendent, wondrous mystery. And if there's anything that seems to stand in the way of recognizing that and seeing that, it's just the powerful notion that we hold as humans, as a rule, that we actually do know what this is, that we actually have resolved it. We've figured out what it is. Oh, it's this. I know what this is. It's this. And it's often quite convincing. Oh, yeah, we know what it is. But investigation can reveal that it's only half the story. We know what it is, and we also have no idea what it is simultaneously, crazy as that may sound.